Philadelphia Eagles quarterback, Super Bowl champion, Super Bowl MVP, Mr. Jalen Hurts was asked by a reporter if he's going to go to the White House next week to celebrate the Super Bowl victory of the Philadelphia Eagles. And his answer was very Jalen Hurts.
Are you planning on visiting the White House next week? Got it.
Yes or no?
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Wouldn't it be such a loud statement if nobody showed up? Obviously, he gave a non-answer. Did he give a non-answer because he doesn't want to deal with the backlash of saying yes or no? Did he give a non-answer because he's still trying to decide? Did he give a non-answer because that's what Jalen Hurts does sometimes? I don't know. Answer. If I had the chance to meet President Bone Spurs and had 60 seconds with him, they said you can have 60 seconds with him, you can ask him a question, I would do it. And I would ask him a really hard question and piss him off and tell him I think he's a piece of shit, and then they would throw me out. It was initially reported that the Eagles were not going to attend the White House Super Bowl celebration, much like they did when they won the Super Bowl the first time around. However, a couple days later, an article came out saying they were going to be given the choice. If a player wants to go, they could. If they didn't want to go, they don't have to go. You know what would happen if no one showed up? There would be some lame excuse by the White House that, they had to cancel the celebration because of an emergency, or Trump had business to attend to, so they had to cancel. They would never say that we canceled because nobody was going to show up or a couple people were going to show up. The optics of only one or two people showing up or no people showing up at the White House would be horrific. Trump would be embarrassed, and he would cancel and make some lame excuse. Everyone who follows my social media pages knows I think President Bone Spurs is a piece of shit, and I would be proud if Jalen Hurts did not show up or any other Philadelphia Eagles did not show up. However, these are grown-ass men. They can make their own decisions. I would totally understand if somebody wanted to meet the President of the United States. How many people get to say they met the President? Not a lot. And even if it is Trump, you can still say, I met the President of the United States. I will still support the Eagles no matter what, and the Phillies and the Sixers and the Flyers, my hometown teams. It does not matter who they vote for. It doesn't matter. Most of them don't say anything on social media anyway about being a MAGA. So whatever. I'm friends with people who voted for Trump that aren't necessarily MAGA. They just voted for Trump. So it'll be very interesting to see what happens next week. I believe they're supposed to be there on Tuesday, if I recall correctly. We'll make a follow-up video. We'll break it down, see who showed up, who didn't. But it would be amazing. It would be totally amazing if nobody showed up. What a statement that would be. But then the White House would make an excuse that they would cancel for some reason. Trump was busy. Trump had to take care of his Bone Spurs. Fly, Eagles, fly. If any birds are watching this, you know how I feel. But you're grown-ass men. Do what you want.